Hello everyone, Dr. Victoria Scarborough here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. And I want to do a card reading on the energy of the day, 1010. I discussed this in a previous reading or mentioned it, or maybe I just mentioned it in my own head, that I wanted to do readings on all the double days, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. I was going to do that in 2020, but why not do it now? So today is 1010, and numerologically, if we add up 1010, we get a 20, and if we add the universal year of 12, we get a 32.5 vibration. Oops. 32.5 is, first of all, it's 5 vibration. It's a vibration of change. Numerologically or Kabbalistically, it is located, the energy of this vibration is located in the Intiparath, which is the center of the tree, and energetically the heart chakra. And so this is really about what is in our hearts. This is about the coming together or the combination of the lower self, which is found in the lower tree, and the higher self, which is found in the higher tree, coming together within the heart. And humanity's place, we often, many people bemoan, like, what's the point of the humans if they're just going to sort of mess everything up? But the point of the humans is we are the energy that bridges the natural world with the spiritual world. It's our job. And in esoteric, what I understand of Alice Bailey's work and the rays, humanity is fourth ray, harmony through conflict. And so we come to a place of harmony, but only through bringing the conflicts or the polarity to center. Not an easy job. Not an easy job. Okay, so let's see what these cards say about today, 1010. What do the cards want to tell us? Okay, we'll do a Celtic cross. Okay, so we start with the 9 of Wands. Okay, this is the immediate environment. The 9 of Wands is about continuing the fight. Continuing the fight. Don't lose heart. See what's challenging that. The 7 of Cups. So the 7 of Cups is illusion and delusion. But it also has to do, I'm sorry if you can, I want to get the best view on this. It's hard because these cards, they're so beautiful. I want you to see it, but they're also pretty shiny. So sorry about that. We're ready to continue the fight, but what's challenged is that we can't see where we're going. We don't know what we're fighting for. What are we fighting for? This is a smoke screen. And one of the things I think that's important to know is that mostly all the information that we get, somebody is benefiting, somebody has an agenda. And I'm mostly talking about media because most of us get our news that way, whether it's cable news or whatever. And it's not that just because there's an agenda, there's not information that's valid. But we do have to sort of tease through it. And one of the things I think that's important is we come to understand trends and sort of step back from the, say, coverage of things and and ask the question, who benefits the most from this perspective? That's a lot to do. You'd like to just, turn on the news and see what's going on, but it's not that simple. Because the news in itself, the television, can create a mass hypnosis. One of the things that I notice is that, we have this president in the United States, and even when you're watching the news stations that are anti-president of the United States, we'll call it, they keep putting these sound bits of him saying something over and over and over again. And a lot of times what he says isn't true. He's just sort of making it up, but it's almost like it's like they're purposely inciting this sense of dread or fear or whatever. Um, and not always giving us resolution or helpful um, helpful information that we can use. And we end up feeling terrible. We end up feeling like, okay, what's the next fight? Let's fight the next fight. So there needs to be a balance, finding, it's important to know what's going on to a certain extent, but you need to step back from that and have a balance. And everything in the larger world is reflected in your personal life. So you can step back and look at your personal life and see, where am I feeling like I don't know where I'm going? Where do I feel like I'm powerless to change things? Or where can I change things? Where can I make a difference in my life? So we need to just be aware that not everything that's coming towards us is there to inform us. Let's see what's at the root of this. Okay. And so we have the Eight of Wands. So there's more information coming in. And I think that we need to, again, be aware that the whole story isn't out. Perhaps we need to step back from that as well and allow more information to find its way out before we decide where we're going to aim our arrows. Of course, what do they say? Shoot for the moon. And if you miss, at least you're still in the stars. Is that the expression? Okay, here we have the pass. This is the victory card. This card is a card of oftentimes victory at what cost. And so even just questioning what the idea of victory means. Okay, that's the pass. Let's see what's in the sky. Okay, the Seven of Swords. Again, this is a card. Oops, I'm so sorry. Here we go. You see that? Oh my goodness, Jesus. All right, I think that's the best way. Yeah. This is dirty tricks. This is, we're not seeing everything. People are picking and choosing what they want us to see. There's manipulation here. So they want you to be aware of manipulation. Let's look at the future. Okay. And we have the Empress. And this is the card of, there we go. Yeah, she's beautiful, isn't she? This is the card. Can you hear that? That's my dog dreaming. The card of Mother Earth. Feminine power. Reminding us, it's also connected with the planet Venus, which is in Scorpio. Venus in Scorpio is very much, well, first of all, Scorpio is a relational energy. It's where we share our resources, our bodies, our hearts, our emotions with another person, Scorpio. And that's why when when we feel emotionally betrayed, that's a Scorpio thing. When we feel abandoned, that's a Scorpio thing. the Empress as the card that pretty much when you're doing a monthly reading, I see the immediate future as the month. And this is a connection to the earth, a connection to not only Mother Earth and putting our feet on the ground and reconnecting, getting out of the bubble of media, getting out of the bubble of opinion, but getting into your body and onto the earth. But it's also the creative imagination. The Empress on the Tree of Life is on the path between Hokmah and Vaina, located in the third eye. So right here, creative imagination. We have our logical mind and we have our intuitive creative mind. And so this card in this position says to me that we need to apply our creative imagination to the situation. Get out of the perhaps box that those who are giving us our news is allowing us to see. You know that old story about three blind men and the elephant. One blind man is holding the elephant's tail, and he says an elephant is long and skinny with a brush, with a brushy thing at the end. One's holding the side of the elephant and saying the elephant is massive like a wall, and the last blind guy is holding the trunk and saying no, the elephant is muscular and elongated, and they're all arguing about what's the elephant. It's all the elephant, right? It just depends on what part of the elephant you're grabbing. So the bigger picture is a picture that we may or may not be getting privy to. But where we do have power and where we do have the ability to co-create is through our imagination, is through our connection to the earth. And stepping away perhaps from those things that make us feel like we have no power. How does this seem from the outside? Messages, messages. So this is a message from Spirit. Domestic situation. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles. I want you to continue to do that which will bring stability, that which will bring a sense of like you have control over something. So, and it has less to do with another person. It's not controlling another person per se, but it's looking around in your life in a practical way and saying what needs to be fixed, what needs to be done. How can I stabilize myself? How can I sort of get down to that, what is that? Before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. It's those mundane tasks. Do what you need to do. Pull yourself away and do what you need to do in your life. And as you do that, you'll build more and more stability, and you'll feel better about yourself. You'll feel like you have some control over something. Quite frankly, hopes and fears. The Nine of Cups. Hope, the hope card and the hope, the wish card and the hope and fear place. I think we all want a certain, we all want to be content. We all want to feel love, and we all want to feel full, and we all want to feel happy. Nothing wrong with that. Outcome? Happy. The Ace of Cups. Okay. So we have the access to unconditional love. It's there for us. This is a beautiful card. Let's see if we can pull a major arcana. We have the Three of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the Fool. So taking the leap of faith. Taking the leap of faith that we can be happy and that we can go after those things that fill our heart with love. Let's see what's underneath it all. You have the power. You have the power. I don't know, I just made that song up. The Magician card is about utilizing all your talents and abilities with focused intention to create your reality. Don't let other people tell you what reality is. You figure it out for yourself. You apply yourself to it. Your life will get better and the world will get better because of it. That's the message of 1010. I hope you enjoyed that. Have a great day. Like and subscribe. Just a small commercial for myself. I do readings for people. I do astrology, Kabbalah, numerology readings. I can do your cards if you're interested in that. Although I have to say, I find astrology and my Kabbalistic life reading the most enlightening. But whatever it is, know that I can do that for you. Just contact me at my website, theseedsoftransformation.com, or contact me below, or you can email me, and my email is located on the channel. So have yourself a great day. See you soon. Bye.